Hey y'all, I'm back. Took me a bit longer than expected, but all the same, ain't nothing changed.
What strange paper? It doesn't look Japanese at all. Where did Father get this?
Obviously, ledgers of the sort.
Something's inside? It says good luck. Some kind of amulet? What an unusual shape. It's probably not from Japan.
Correct. Yar, that there be Chinese. An abacus. I can almost make out the kanji on the top. Almost. Knew that paperweight.
It's a paperweight.
Bust somebody in the head. Kill him. Kidding.
Even a starving eagle never steals. Like my father always said, never cheat even during a struggle.
I ain't gonna cheat. Sorry, I had me a brain fart there.
I wonder if there are any clues here.
That we're in Chen's place. Oh.
There's nothing else in here. Elixir of Eternal Youth. I remember my father telling me about it being used by martial arts experts in China. Where did Father get this?
Adieu.
They look pretty old. Did Father collect these? Or have these been here longer than that? Hachiri-san? Some kind of medicine? It looks pretty old. Maybe my father used it.
Put that back. Oh shit.
It's our family crest, a sake cup. Does this have something to do with my family?
Nah, bitch. I saw that. I want to look at it.
It's beautiful, but why is it here? What's that? Hey, it looks like a talisman. What could that talisman mean? I can still use it.
Set that bitch on fire.
It's brighter now.
There, now I no longer need to use the goddamn...
It's beautiful. I wonder who used it.
Your mother, sir. Oh, that was just a cursed image.
I can still use it.
Oh, yeah.
It says, all good deeds shall be rewarded. Did my father write it?
I understand at this point in, well, not the game, but this point in
These scratches must be from the shells.
gaming in general, finger articulation was kind of rough. But, just a little bit would have been nice. Bitch. Oh no, you ain't even gonna focus on the talisman now. Whatever.
I wonder if it's a sign.
Huh.
It seems to be sealed.
Well, I wonder.
Huh? That wall. The color's slightly different.
Slightly ain't a fucking thing. That shit is stupid different.
Different sounds. This is it.
And it's not like you can, you know, kick that shit in.
Can I break the wall with this axe?
Why not give it a shot? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
This is the Hazuki family crest.
Duh.
This box. Got it. It's the Phoenix Mirror.
Ooh, that was weird in the ears. All kinds of weird in the ears.
Ryo-san, you found the mirror? So that's the Phoenix Mirror? It's kinda creepy, eh?
I feel like it's pulling me in.
Ryo-san, stop it, please! You think it could be cursed?
No, I don't think it's cursed.
Huh?
I have a feeling about it, but I can't explain.
Hey, see what I mean? That's dangerous! Are you possessed?
Folks,
Shut up.
get real, would you?
What? I'm serious!
Enough. Give me some time alone, okay?
Sure.
Poor Fuchs-san.
I should take this mirror to Master Chen.
At this point, you know he is still hurting from the ass whooping he got from Landi's men. And I don't know if it's the same in the Japanese dub, but he definitely wants nothing more than to be like a brother to Ryo. And at this point in his life, Ryo's like, yeah, no, I'm not having it. Oh, you know what? They call from inside. Call up Master Chen. Sit. Oh. 564. That's what it was. Zero. 4. 6. 8. 6. 1. 5, 6, 5, 6, 4. I used to have this fucking number, well, almost all the numbers in this game flat out memorized.
Hello?
Father's heaven.
9 dragons.
9 dragons.
Mother's earth.
Comrades.
Comrades.
Warehouse number 8.
Master Chen, please.
Excuse me, but you are...
My name is Hazuki.
Just a moment. What is it?
Yeah, I found the mirror.
I'll tell my father. Come to warehouse number 8.
Sure.
As if this wasn't some kind of clandestine meeting. Sure. If you bet your ass I'm going straight to Dobuita. Again, the lack of loading screens. For like, you know, on the original Dreamcast, that would have took at least a good solid 30 seconds to load just that. I do believe I've got my headphones on backwards. Hold up. I know it don't seem like much, but it is a big
Noriko.
deal.
What's up?
What are you up to?
Just taking a break from studying.
I see.
My goal is to become a kindergarten teacher, so I have to study. I really like teaching kids.
Yeah, well, good luck. See you.
See you later.
Now, Noriko always confused the shit out of me. Specifically because I could never tell if she was supposed to be like a quote-unquote country bumpkin type character, or if it was just limitations of the voice acting process in switching her from Japanese to English. Let's see, what is today? It's Thursday. Oh, I literally just missed it then. Okay. Good thing you got this. Okay. What do I have actually? Collection wise. Well, I really haven't gone shit into purchasing the gotchas. That's no bueno. And there are a lot of gotchas that aren't there anymore. Although there are some extra ones that I don't remember. Huh. Oh, there we go. Whenever I knowingly had to go to Hamihama when I was younger, I never spent anything that day because I was always afraid of ending up with not enough money to take the bus back. I was like, oh no, where's Rio gonna sleep? As though he wouldn't just hunker down in one of the fucking cleared out warehouses like a hobo anyway. I mean, he does it in 2. Not that specifically, but the whole homeless thing. Do 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 do. So, my plan is that I make it through this and maybe the second game, and then start streaming Yakuza, or go back to sleeping, really. Freudian slip. Streaming Judgment again.
Excuse me?
I don't
Hey.
much like being bothered. Don't you talk to me.
All right.
You say that now, but wait until you realize who I am. Then you'd be falling all over yourself to hang out. Semi-kidding. Yo.
I need to go to warehouse number 8. I have an appointment with Master Chen.
What's your name?
Ryo Hazuki.
I've been expecting you, sir. Please, go on in.
I don't know what it is about the way that they say that, but there's a certain resonance in their voices that's just... always triggers that, this motherfucker's better be watched. Please, go on in. Like, motherfucker, you don't talk like that on a normal basis. Oh,
Yes,
Get
it's
the button
made
the
of
fuck up.
phantom river stone.
Chai about to attack.
Why did Landy only steal the dragon mirror?
He probably didn't realize your father had both of them.
2 mirrors.
A long time ago, Zhu Yuanda once told me, when the dragon and the phoenix meet, the gates of heaven and earth will open, and Qi Yu will resurrect itself on earth.
Qi Yu?
It's a legendary Chinese monster that will devour this world of ours. It appears Landy will try to make use of both mirrors.
What will he try?
That even I don't know, but you mustn't allow him to get that mirror. Be careful and stay alert.
If he finds that mirror, it will be the end of you.
Huh?
What the?
Hey!
2 mirrors!
Dantesato
will be pleased!
Gui Cheng! Oh! Hazuki! Push that button!
Oh no! Damn crackheads and their butter fingers.
I won't forget this!
And their apparent ability to jump out of second-story windows and land without having a single fucking problem.
Thanks.
Is it the work of the Mad Angels?
Mad Angels?
We always have trouble with that gang. Those dirty bastards.
That thing was probably connected to the Qi Yu men.
The Qi Yu men?
Yes, the Chiyo men and Mad Angels are linked.
Perhaps they are the ones who guided Landy here.
So, if I find the Mad Angels, I'll find Landy.
Nah, he's likely not here anymore.
Then where did he go?
Well, maybe he has already gone to Hong Kong.
Hong Kong? I have a request.
Request? What is it?
Please help me get to Hong Kong.
If so, then what?
I'll find Landy, and then...
And then he'll kill you. He's too strong.
What did you say?
Stop it!
I must avenge my father's murder.
How admirable. But you don't stand a chance.
Well, if it was you... Suppose your father was murdered, what would you do? Please,
That one line.
help me.
I'm sorry, but I can't. Let's go, Gui Zhang.
Master Chen, please wait.
You should not waste your life on revenge.
So, the Qi Yu men? And Landy?
Seems he left for Hong Kong.
Hong Kong?
Save? Like, legitimately, what the fuck was that about? Let me block your stream for like 2 seconds for nothing to happen. Anyway. I don't think that there are words enough to describe exactly how much I have loved this series over the years. It was one of the last games towards the end of my mother's life that I got into. She used to actually watch me play before she went to...
Guess Hong Kong's out.
Before she went to work, third shift. And it had gotten to a point much later in the game, I had run into some issues, as it were. And I had stopped playing it.
Fuxan, you know of any cheap travel agencies?
Yeah, there's one in the Buita, but...
Because I was...
Why you want to know?
I'm thinking of going to Hong Kong.
Huh? Hong Kong?
Yeah,
I'll
it
let this
appears
pass
that
over
Lan Di
first.
went there.
But what will you tell Ine-san?
I'll persuade her.
Not alone you won't. I'll help you.
Ine-san, do you have a minute?
Yes, what is it?
I know it's sudden, but I'm thinking of going on a trip.
A trip?
Now this
Yes.
is one of the songs of the score that they never made
Good.
available
You
outside of
could
the
use a
game.
vacation.
Oh, yeah.
And it has always
Where are you thinking of going?
irked me.
Hong Kong.
Hong Kong?
Fuxan,
It seems the man who
Because-
killed Hazuki-sensei's there. Ine-san, please give him the money for the trip.
Damn it, Fuxan.
idiot.
What are you planning to do, Ryo-san?
I think
Oh,
it's pretty
nothing.
explanatory.
Nothing. This is crazy. I can't let you do this.
Well, he has to get there somehow, Ine-san.
I'm not listening.
Ine-san,
End of discussion.
Now get the fuck out of my face.
Huh?
thanks a lot.
What? What did I do?
You didn't have to tell her everything.
I'm sorry.
I'm going to have to do this by myself.
Again. Damn you, Eric Kelso. And no, I'm not speaking on the character from that 70s show. Eric Kelso is the voice actor for Ren in the second game, Fuxan in this game, and key others throughout both. But somehow he always has a way
I have to be sure not to waste this.
of just, I don't know, everything I've ever seen him in, physically, he has always got this wonderful smile on his face, to the extent that I can't even see him without it. So whenever I think of him, period, all I can think of is him with that, like most would call it a shit-eating grin, but it's not. But it kinda is. And it's, I won't, I don't know how to explain it. He just always
Toy
has
capsules,
this grin on his
100 yen
face,
each,
and
huh?
it makes me laugh. Because,
I've got to buy the ticket first.
no, damn it. I was gonna be like, oh shit, that giant ass fucking amount of money. I get every capsule toy, and then be set next game. Because if you didn't know, much like the original Dreamcast version, they had made it so that the save from Shenmue 1 can transfer to Shenmue 2. In doing so, everything that's in your inventory and all of the money that you have at the end of Shenmue 1 gets carried over to Shenmue 2. I almost wonder if because originally on the Saturn they had made it so that, I don't know, that I believe, if memory serves, Shenmue on the Saturn, which I don't know how little you know about Shenmue in general, was originally supposed to be made for the Saturn. It had elements of both Shenmue 1 and 2 already made, which was part of the reason why it was so expensive.
No,
Did you decide about Canada?
not yet. But my mom is really trying to persuade me.
Really?
You're concerned enough to come and ask me, eh?
Yeah.
I don't remember her telling us about Canada yet. Fairly certain that was one of them, hey, you get a call like kind of late at night at the house to go to the fucking Jesus Sakuragaoka Park. Anyway, yeah, this was one of
Tom.
It's actually
Hi!
You're
in the
looking
Guinness Book of
Yeah,
World
I'm
Records
always grooving, man.
good. Yeah, sure.
as the most expensive game production, period. I believe it was.
Please come in.
Hello.
A vacation?
Yes,
I'd have
to
to
Hong
look it
Kong.
up. Anyway, I know that it was
Hong Kong.
more than a couple
Well, then
million
have a seat.
for
Are you a
specifically
student?
Shenmue to be created
Yes.
for the
With a student
Saturn.
discount, about
Before the Dreamcast even came out.
220,000 yen.
Wow. Is there a cheaper one? A one-way fare?
I'm afraid we don't sell one-way tickets. The ticket alone's about 198,000.
Really? I'll come back.
Here, why don't you take this pamphlet with you? Think about it, and if you're interested, come back.
Okay, thanks.
Please come again.
Anyway, they realized that when they
Maybe I should
had
talk this over with folks on.
created the original Shenmue for the Dreamcast, they called it, I believe it was Project Berkeley, that by the time they had even come close to even getting about halfway through finishing, that the Saturn was going to be discontinued and no longer supported. So, first thing they do is go, okay, well, what's the next system? And then they hear about the, I believe they'd gone with Katana because that was the one of the two that was being produced, or essentially there were two separate Dreamcasts that were being developed because they had different chipsets that they were using and various other things of that nature. That's why you'll notice that on the front of the system it'll say powered by Windows CE, because that was the core operating system that they used. But anyway, Katana was the one that they ended up using. And so they, proposed, hey, let's cut our losses with what's on the Saturn and try and port it.
The Hong Kong fare. Pretty expensive, eh? Just a moment.
That's so sweet.
Ryo-san,
What's that?
this here is my savings. I want you to have it.
Fuku-san.
Well, I really want to help you out. It's not much, but... Don't hesitate. Smash it open.
Fuku-san.
Are you sure?
Yeah. There should be a lot, but... well, 1, 2, 3... 39,634 yen.
Ah, that's still not enough.
Yeah, right. Ah, I got an idea. Ida Florist.
Ida Florist? Nozomi's place?
Yeah, she travels overseas a lot. Maybe she'll have a better idea.
Good idea. I'll go ask her.
Okay.
Anyway, back to what I was saying. By the time they decided to cut losses on Project Berkeley for the Saturn, they had... I don't know if they just kept developing more randomness. Well, not randomness, but more storyline over the next however long. But they had realized that there was no way to fit it all in one game. I mean, shoot. The game for the Dreamcast after everything was said and done was three game discs.
What is it?
Plus
When you
the
go to
passport.
Canada, do you always fly?
Yeah, usually. Why'd you want to know?
I'm
Wait.
looking for a cheap way to travel overseas.
You're going overseas?
Yeah. You know I can only afford
Yo.
about 70,000 yen.
Nozomi,
70,000?
Lundy,
To where?
and the
I'm trying
passport
to go
was,
to Hong Kong,
For
well,
a
I say it
trip
was
to Hong
purple,
Kong? I doubt that's possible.
but I only need to get
Was it?
there.
Oh, well then, how about going by boat?
By boat.
Whenever Grandma goes to Canada with us, we gotta travel by boat.
Really? Why?
Yeah, 'cause she hates airplanes. Oh, but that's a secret, okay?
Yeah.
You might be able to find a boat ticket for a fairly cheap price.
Yeah, maybe. Thanks.
yeah, it was 4 discs, but one of which was the passport. So they knew there was no way that they were going to get away with the entirety of everything that they had set up for the Saturn version to go to the Dreamcast in a single game. They split it up, and
Ah, please come in.
I have a question.
Sure, what is
everything
it?
went
How much would a
swimmingly
boat
for
fare be to
the
Hong Kong?
first bit.
I am sorry, but we don't sell any boat tickets here.
Do you know of a travel agency that does? It's urgent. I must get to Hong Kong.
I know, but...
Please, if you know, tell me.
Well, okay. Go out of here and make a right. You'll find Asia Travel Company. But from what I've heard, it's not very good.
Okay, take a right, Asia Travel Company. I'll try it. Thank you very much.
But yeah, they had, I think even the second game on the Dreamcast was split into 4 discs, and I don't even think that one had a passport to it. I wouldn't know because they never released it in America. What they did do was because shortly after it was released in Japan, the second game,
Be right there.
mind you,
Excuse me.
they
Excuse me.
What is it?
Do you sell boat tickets to Hong Kong here?
oh, this bitch.
Boat tickets.
Anyway.
Yeah, we do.
They
How much are they?
Boat. Here it is.
I'll take it. The sooner the better.
You gotta pay up before I can arrange it.
All right.
Thank you.
Excuse me.
What? I'll take care of it.
The ticket.
Come back in 3 or 4 hours.
All right. I'll be back in 3 or 4 hours then.
And this bitch will never be seen again. Yeah, obviously I've skipped a few things. Anyway, what I was saying was, by the time the second game came out in Japan, and even the Shenmue US edition, which was fucking hilarious, might I add, came out in Japan, the Dreamcast was being discontinued, much like the Saturn, which really fucking sucked for those of us here
Maybe I can
in
practice
America.
here. I should work on my moves.
Because
Let's get sweaty.
it may not have been as vocal of a fan base as some other games or some other systems, but they had a well-built fan base here. It's just they couldn't sell enough, and they knew it, so they just, you know, did their thing. That's when they stepped out of the hardware market and went straight for software and software only. But anyway, because of this, they had sold the licensing rights and ported Shenmue 2 to the Xbox, the original Xbox, which honestly was a good thing, because instead of fucking around with 4 discs, we literally only had 1, which was pretty nice, I gotta tell ya. Hot swapping discs, specifically when you had a messed up system, like sometimes the Dreamcast and the PS1 could become, was kind of rough. Anyway, at that point, a lot of us actually saw the OG Xbox as the second iteration or spiritual successor almost of the Dreamcast, because most of our titles went straight from the Dreamcast straight to the Xbox. But then Nintendo stepped in with the GameCube and started sweeping up like the Sonic titles, mainly being Sonic Adventure DX and Sonic Adventure 2 Battle and stuff like that. And outside of the launch, the Xbox really didn't get a whole lot of specifically Sega titles, more so than any other publisher. That ended up going specifically to the GameCube. Oh shoot, I didn't look at the time. I doubt it's been a few hours, but whatever. Yoshie-san.
Yoshie-san,
Oh, Dio!
have you heard of Asia Travel Company?
That's the travel agent behind our store.
Oh, thank you.
Why the shit are you pointing me at the fucking soba shop? Where is it? Oh, sushi. Right. Soba's behind Suzume
Nozomi.
Park.
Ryo, let me know if you need any help.
Sure.
How about you, my dude?
Have you heard of
Stare at the door
Asia
all
Travel
day.
Company?
Yeah, it's right over there. But between you and me, they have a bad reputation.
What have you heard?
You know the manager of the jeans shop, don't you?
Akasaka-san.
Yep, that's him. I hear he had a major bad experience. See, he went to the States to get some rare special edition jeans. But the hotel sucked big time, and their tickets booking was irresponsible. I heard the entire trip was awful.
I see.
But anyway, that's about all I gotta say on... Oh,
Akasaka-san,
the original story.
ever heard of Asia Travel Company?
Yeah, they've got cheap tickets, but you don't want to go there. To tell the truth, I got conned by them once.
Why?
See, I used them for a trip to go to buy some rare limited edition jeans. We arrived in New Orleans all right, but no hotel room was reserved for me, and my transfer ticket was invalid.
That's terrible.
Don't use Asia Travel Company, no matter what.
Too late. Anyways, the original story that I was telling was about... At a certain point, my mother had gotten me this game for the Dreamcast and would watch me play it for hours on end before she had to go to work after I gotten out of school and she had woken up because she was working third shift. It had gotten to the point where me playing this had taken place of her doing her stories, soap operas, things of that nature. And it had gotten to the point where I'd come to a particular section a bit later, in the third disc of the game, that had me absolutely stumped. Through skill and everything else, I couldn't do it. Now, mind you, at the time I was quite young and fighting games weren't exactly my niche, because below everything else, that's what this is. It's a fighting RPG. I mean, it was originally set up to be a virtual fighter RPG, based on Akira, the character from Virtua Fighter. He was supposed to be Ryo. But anyway, my mom would watch, and she had noticed that I hadn't played it in quite some time, and she was like, well, what's going on? Why haven't you been playing, our game? My mom being, let's see, late 20s, early 30s when I was born, definitely was not of the gaming type. So for her to pay attention to games in general was kind of awesome. She paid attention to me playing games even more so. So I, explained to her, hey, there's this one section of this game that has gotten me stumped, and honestly, I don't feel like wasting my time with it. This, by the by, being after we had already purchased the game itself. Previously, she had literally rented it for me every week and essentially, I believe it spent 3 weeks at my house without leaving, let alone, you know, actually taking it back to the store to re-rent it. She just walked up and, you know, re-rented it on the day, blah, blah, blah. So, at a certain point, she's like, it'd just be cheaper if I just bought this for you here. And, again, I was at a spot where there was no way in hell that I was going to be able to proceed. And my mom was like, are you really giving up on it? You know, I spent this much money on it, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I'm sorry, Mom. I really am. You know, I've tried everything I can think of. And she just kind of sat back, looking disappointed as shit, you know, as the parents want to do. Honestly, she was the only person that could ever make me feel disappointed by looking at me at first. Anyway, I go to bed later that night and wake up and go to school. Oddly enough, my mom, instead of being in bed when I wake up and go to school, is awake. TV's off. Dreamcast is running. I don't think nothing of it at the time because it was 6:30 in the morning. I had gone to sleep at 4:30 and I had school. So I head off to school and come back and find the Dreamcast controller sitting in my normal spot. And my mom sits there and goes, hey, sweetie, why don't you play your game? And I'm like, which game? She's like, our game. Shenmue or whatever. And I'm like, Mom, you know it's Shenmue. She's like, I know, but I like messing with you, so why don't you play your game? And I'm like, I'd already told you. I'm stuck. I'm in an impasse. I have given it all I've got, and I've got no more. And she's like, well, just give it a shot. And I'm like, all right. So, being dejected as I was, and just all in all kind of blah, I walked through I sleepwalked through the entirety of loading the game, never noticing that it was a save much longer than the last time I had played, and in a different spot than the last time I had played.
Sawano-san,
Hello.
do you know anything about Asia Travel Company?
What do you want to know?
Like, their hours?
I don't know.
I see.
I'm sorry, Dio.
That's okay. Well, I better go.
Apparently you don't know nothing, so why would you ask? Anyway, she had... Or anyway, I load up the game, and next thing I know, it's past that rough spot.
Yo! Hey, Odio!
Do you know anything about Asia Travel Company?
Oh, the one in back of here, right? I don't hear good things.
I see. Do you know anything?
Oh!
I see.
She had actually gone to the trouble of... And I should state the fact that I'm fairly certain that she just watched me play and decided that she was going to take it on herself. Because I go and I start or I, start the save up and everything, and it's after where I had left it off last. And then the only thing I could think of is my mom sat there and decided that she was going to go through and beat it herself. Which again, my mom is not, or was not, one of those people that, like, I'm fairly certain Super Mario Brothers was a big deal to her. But she had gone, and over the path of the entire night, she had beaten...
Ichiro, hey bro, do you know about Asia Travel Company near the Hamburg?
Ah, that squalid dump.
Yeah.
Nope, don't know squat about it. Never see any customers. I don't even know when it's open. But most of all, I'm not even sure if they're actually in business.
I see.
Thanks, Ichiro. Real
About
pal.
Asia Travel Company?
If you've so much time on your hands, let's go party, man.
Nah, not now. See you later.
Anyway, yeah, she somehow beat the game, or, well, beat that fight for me, and then saved it, and then acted as though nothing happened. I brought it to her attention. She's like, I don't know, maybe you did it yourself. And I'm like, I'm fairly certain I would have remembered doing that, and or been all like, hey mom, guess what you get to watch now, the finishing of the story. So that was not her best conceived fib ever. But anyway, so at that point, obviously, this game would mean a lot to me. Maybe a year or
100
two later.
yen each. Maybe just one.
She had ended up passing away. And I would then play this game to help me with my depression over the issue.
This again?
Which I don't know if that was
maybe
really
I should
helping
get another
the depression or what, but this definitely hammered itself in as really strong.
This is cool.
Part of my childhood growing up.
I should try again.
The sound effects, everything about it reminds me of being younger and things of that nature.
It's the same one. Maybe I should get another.
Ugh. Like I can say for
I know this.
Or with about 90% certainty.
I should try again.
If you were to play a sound clip or piece of music or piece of dialogue from this game, no matter how used or how not used, I will be able to pick it out every single time.
I'll pass. I love these. Maybe just one.
I ain't got nothing else to spend the money on other than a bus ticket. Back and forth. Well, bus fare. So it's all good.
It's the same one. Maybe I should get another. This is cool. I should try again.
In all reality, for the, well, both Virtual Fighter and Sonic figures, they just took the 3D models for the Sonic R and Sonic Fighters.
I should try again.
I think specifically Sonic Fighters. And then the Virtual Fighter of the time on the Saturn, and then just shrunk them to make these.
This again?
Because at this point in the game, or in gaming, this was not the design of Amy Rose. Specifically being Sonic Adventure.
I should try again.
Been a launch title for the Sonic Adventure being a launch title for the Dreamcast.
What? This again?
Yeah, that's Sonic Fighters.
Maybe I should get another. Hey, what's this?
Sonic running.
I should try again. I'll pass.
Nah. We doing the lotto. Doing that lotto.
So, are you gonna buy this little deal?
I'll take this one.
Okay, little deal, try your luck.
And pull.
I won.
Yes.
Well, pick the one you like.
Obviously
okay.
That one.
This one.
Take your toy.
Another lotto.
So, are you gonna buy this little deal?
I'll take this one.
Okay, little deal, try your luck.
Pull. Nothing.
Oh, too bad.
Well, you can't win them all, you know.
I honestly think I have had enough Shenmue for today. Well, first I will finish out everything with Asia Travel. And then, after that, I'm thinking I'm going to switch games. Evidently there's only one of you guys watching, which, if you're the same one from the very beginning, I appreciate you.
Help you?
Yeah, Ryo Hazuki, I'm here for my ticket.
Oh,
huh?
QTE time.
What are you talking about?
My Hong Kong ticket I've already paid.
Paid who?
The woman who
Woman? Don't know no woman.
What? What kind of scam is this?
We don't take kindly to accusations like that.
Shut
You
up,
best
Jimmy.
learn some manners. Hey, you. You'd better watch your mouth.
I've had enough of this. I've already paid my money.
I understand. Allow me to sort this out.
You'd better, or else.
Yes, sir. I'll call you first thing tomorrow. Phew.
Anyway, as I was saying, I will be changing games shortly after I get back to the house. Again, thank you to, those who have stuck with me. I was like, this is a trigger point I don't ever remember. Ooh, the full song. Anyway, do believe my brain done melted with that one. Not exactly sure what video or what game I will be coming back with, as I have a few separate choices. Oh, gotta feed the kitty. And see you there, Yasuo. Pet the kitty.
You're still so tiny.
Call the kitty.
Mimi, you okay? Hey, see you soon.
Kitty, little kitty. And now... to feed the kitty.
Here, eat it. It's tasty. You can eat it all. I'll bring more again.
Yeah. Another thing. Back on the old passport, you could actually trade capsule toys. There were some that were only gettable by passport. And then you could also check on the cat's health and various other things of that nature. It was really weird, really awesome. Like, shit that no one ever asked for. Yu Suzuki fucking gave it to us. I mean, whoever asked to be able to walk into a room, look down, and pick up a fucking parchment. And just, kind of look at it. And then, you can win fucking games to play at your house to pass the damn time. This shit was amazing. And if you were tired of wasting time with, or wasting batteries with, spending your time there we go. But if you're tired of wasting batteries with your tape deck while you're waiting for, I don't know, maybe night to fall so that you can actually save the game or sleep, because, as you can see, you could actually win a boombox right there. Well, not right there, obviously right next to that. that would make it so you could play your tapes. Anyway, at this point, I will be signing off of Shenmue while I decide what exactly I'm going to play from this point forward. I will be back shortly, so thanks for sticking around, and see you shortly.